Imagine sipping your morning coffee, watching two fake cops fumble with a Slim Jim on your truck like bumbling thieves in broad daylight. They think they're the law in this gated paradise. But they're about to learn the hard way. The violator they've been harassing is the actual sheriff, and he's been recording every petty move. I rolled into Evergreen Meadows, a cookie-cutter suburb in Colorado, craving peace after my wife's passing and years busting real crooks. The 45, newly minted Summit County Sheriff. I kept my badge hidden. Folks get weird around cops. The realtor sold me on serene views, not the HOA Gestapo enforcing aesthetic harmony like it was the Constitution. My beat-up F-150? Apparently, a crime against curb appeal in this land of shiny SUVs. Trouble knocked 3 days in. A prim envelope from HOA Queen Bee, Marjorie Klein, a plump busybody in her 50s with a perm like a helmet and a smile sharper than her rules. Violation. Vehicle inconsistent with community standards. It snarled in red ink. My truck was no eyesore, just practical. But Marjorie, president for life, decreed trucks were for peasants. She showed up with her security chief, Hank, a wannabe cop in a knockoff uniform, complete with pepper spray and that telltale lockout tool dangling like a trophy. Mr. Harlan. She cooed, eyes flicking to my truck like it spat on her lawn. We maintain property values here. Surely you understand, upgrading would show such commitment. I nodded politely, checked the covenants. No truck ban. Her lips pursed. The board has discretion for cohesion. Hank puffed up, hand on his belt. We'll monitor. Yeah, monitor like stalkers with a budget. The patrols kicked in. Hank's white SUV crawling by 4 times daily, snapping pics like paparazzi on a budget. Violation 2. Commercial vehicle prohibited. My truck? No logos, just miles. I filed it away, installed dash cams, and dug into Hank, rejected cop wannabe, now playing enforcer for Marjorie's ego trip. Whispers from neighbors hinted at her reign of terror. Families hounded out over flower beds or fence heights. One widow, Mrs. Ellis, slipped me a note. They have keys. Watch your stuff. Her tremor said it all, years of silent suffering under Marjorie's trademark civility. Escalation hit warp speed. Towing sticker slapped on my windshield. Removal in 72 hours. No legal basis. Just Marjorie's whims. Hank trespassed into my yard one evening, looming like a bad movie thug. Making it hard on yourself, Harlan. We handle non-compliers. I flipped a steak on the grill. Show me the rule on towing from driveways. His jaw clenched. Board authority. Emails followed. Marjorie blasting me as a disruptive element in the app, turning neighbors into her flying monkeys. My daughter, visiting from college, got cornered by a tennis Karen. Your dad's tanking our investments. Liv snapped back. Read the rules before parroting propaganda. The shunning was peak absurdity. Side-eye at mailboxes, whispers like a bad soap opera. But I waited. Evidence stacking, footage, logs, statutes on impersonation and tampering. Then, the climax. Watching from my porch as Hank and his sidekick jammed that Slim Jim into my door, scratching paint. Call the cops, Hank muttered. I let them. Sirens wailed. My deputies arrived. Gentlemen, I said, flashing the badge. That's my truck. And you're under arrest for attempted burglary. Marjorie, lurking in her Mercedes, blanched as Hank spilled. She ordered it. Master keys for inspections. Cuffs clicked. Her connections evaporated in the DA's office. Plea deals rolled. Hank got probation, barred from security gigs. Marjorie, 2 years supervised shame. Fined, dethroned. The HOA reformed, real pros, no vendettas. Neighbors waved again. Mrs. Ellis brought pie. peace returned, earned through patience. But tell me, in a world of mini-dictators like Marjorie, is silence the ultimate weapon, or just delayed justice?